Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today we're taking a look at the DC Collectibles DC Icon Series number 23 Batgirl. Now, this figure is considered a deluxe because it does come with the bike and also quite a few accessories, so I'll show that to you in this review. But first off, taking a look at her in this pose while she's on the bike. I like this one a lot, but this is not the one that I'm going to be using whenever I display her on the shelf. I actually want a second one, if I could just buy that and not have to buy the deluxe, so I have to get another bike. But I'm going to end up going the DC multiverse from Mattel that way, so I can have one by itself. But this one is the better, from what I could see from the original photos or early photos of the multiverse version from Mattel and the DC Collectibles Icon series. This is the one that is far superior. So if you're only going to get one, get this one. Also, the bike's pretty cool as well. All the little different poses, accessories she comes with looks really cool. So, and you can do different things as well. So, you do have some rotation here on the platform. So, if you want to have the bike all the way over here, you can do that. So, you do have some movement there with however you want to display the bike. But we're going to go ahead and take her off of this for the moment and just concentrate on the bike. So you can take this off, as you can see. There are some little tab things here, which will grab onto the inside of the wheel. That way it's not just rolling off, so you can kind of see that it's in there really well. But going ahead and pulling that off, looking at just the base, you'll see that it kind of looks like, asphalt or blacktop, where it's all cracked up and stuff. And you can see that this is supposed to resemble kind of like smoke, or she's burning out, which looks really cool. So just the base alone, I like that it's not just kind of plain or just a black surface, that they actually have some nice details in here. Then going on to the bike, also a lot of nice details on the bike here. There's two different shades of purple, and it's all metallic looking. So you have this, which is basically your main looking purple, and then you can already start to see some of the kind of a little bit brighter or lighter metallic purple. So just to kind of hit the accent. So right throughout here, you have some on the engine there, right there and there. On the rims, a little bit different. Also right here around the edges and on the handlebars. This whole section here is the different color purple than this. So I think it breaks it up pretty nicely. You can also see here in the engine compartment, you can see that this is painted silver, and then there's still some black plastic in here, but it's painted silver over that black, and there's also a little bit of a dark wash in there to kind of make it look like it's a little bit dirty in there. It's the engine. Besides the purple already pointed out, you can also see some gold in here, which looks really good. You can see that on this side, the same over here. And I like that, this side looks completely different than this side. So to try to make it, resemble a real engine. I believe there's a radiator down there. So it's been a while since I've owned a bike. Some more pretty cool little features on this. You can see there's some more red, blue buttons here, some silver paint here, also some silver here with the clutch and the front brake. I believe that was the front brake. Yeah. Again, it's been a while since I've ridden a motorcycle, but then you can see, you have the little grips here. Then you put the legs back on. You can fit two people on the seat, as you kind of saw earlier, but you'd have to use a cape that just kind of lays down. So if she wants to take Batman or Robin for a ride or something like that, or pair up with Catwoman, then you can display her that way. The wheels, obviously, those roll quite well. And just speaking of the tires, you can see that it's got like some dirt. It's not just plain black like you see here on the side, but you can see that there's some scuffs, resembles like some dirt, and that's all painted on there. I didn't take this out in the dirt and roll it around before I did the review, so it came like this out of package, which I thought was just a nice little detail. Also, you can see the silver going throughout here, and tail lights. You have the blinkers. They put them back here. And the last little bit is you can see that there's like little silver studs. So a lot of paint and nice details went into this figure, or just the bike itself. Stuff that whenever I looked at the pictures, I knew that I was buying it. I didn't notice all this, paint detail on the bike initially. So whenever I got it in hand, I was actually really surprised. So, and you can kind of see it whenever I put it in the light that way. You can see those two different colors of purple really stand out there. So go ahead and putting that back on there. So we will get into, Batgirl here and her accessories, her articulation, all that good stuff, and kind of the pose that I thought was really cool for her. So again, you have this head here. So go ahead and look at that. You can see that face sculpt. So you can see her red eyebrows, the blue eyes. You can see the some teeth in there. Nice lipstick job. Some eyelashes, eyeshadow. Everything looks really good. Or is it green eyes? I think it's green eyes. But hair looks good. You can see a black wash to it as well. With this cape, you can see that it just has those little yellow buttons over here. It just plugs into the back and kind of just sets here on the shoulders. Do have kind of like a little black paint scuff there on the bottom part of the bat logo, but not really a terrible deal. So, but anyways, you can see there's some more little paint here with the zippers. You can see the little zippers there are painted silver. Come over here to the cuffs where you have those gold on the buttons on top of this yellow. I don't know how well that's showing up, but it's there. This yellow is painted here. This is just kind of loose all over, but there is a plug right there, as you can see right there. So the only place that's plugged in is right there. It's just kind of sitting there, but it does a really nice job just kind of sitting right above her booty. So coming down here with the black, on one side, and then the purple on the other looks really nice. Then the boots look really good, with all the shoestrings and stuff like that. And you have the little pull up back here. These must be Doc Martens. So all right, so all the accessories that she comes with, obviously you already saw, this head here, just to pop it off. And the cape, you just pull it out, and you can see that there's a little tab right there. And there's those little indentions that I was talking about earlier on top. So we'll go ahead and this cape, put it to the side. You've already seen this head. We'll go ahead and put this cape on. And this is the cape you'd want to use if she had someone riding behind her, because it just goes flat down. And probably this head as well. So, and just, showing you that. So a little bit different, she doesn't have her mouth open. Actually, I actually like her with her teeth and smiling and stuff like that. So I think both of them look really good. But as far as, hands, these hands are basically for when she's riding the bike. There is another hand, which is kind of a open palm hand here, that she also comes with I'm just going to, guess, just a smartphone or iPhone or whatever you want to call it. So just a smartphone. She can place that in her hand. And, she can be looking at this. She just got a text from Batman asking where you at. So I think it's pretty cool. This is actually one of the ways that I'm going to display her. So showing you the other accessories here. She does come with 2 sets of fists, which are common for all these icon figures, and she also comes with this hand, which is just like a little trigger hand. Yeah, that'll focus there. So you can see that comes with a gold little grappling hook there. That's the way it's supposed to be. At first I thought these edges were bent, but they're all kind of like that, and these kind of fold out this way, and this one folds out that way. So I guess they're intended that way. And put that in there, and finger fits in there nicely, and you can put that. So she can be, texting and grappling too. So however you want to, pose your Batgirl. But I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see, this hand back in here. And I'll show you my pose at the very end and do a real quick comparison. But as far as articulation with her, the head, you saw that it was on a ball joint. Moves around however you need to. Cape, you have the 2 different capes. So if you wanted one that was kind of flying out a little bit, you'd have that. The shoulders, in and out, rotation, everything you need there. Bicep swivel, you got that. Look at the bend in the elbows, just about 180 there. So quite a bit of articulation. Rotation here in the wrists, all of them go left to right, however you need to. Then you have the ab section, which can bend all over. She's got that nice ball joint. She also has the bend here at the waist. You see that. Then the legs go back and forth. They're on a ball joint, in and out, however it needs to do. There's a little bit of rotation here, as you can see, but there's no thigh cut. That's fine with me, because again, the only problem, thigh cut's cool sometimes, but whenever it's like a paint job where it's split down the middle here to where, and you twist the thigh any, then it's not lined up anymore, so it looks kind of silly. So but then, with the knees almost 180 there, you do have rotation in the boot, so that helps out there. And then you also can go back and forth in the boots and rotate here at the bottom of the boot. So I think she's a really nice looking lady, one of my favorite characters. And let's see if we can get her in a pretty cool pose. Bend the leg a little bit. She's texting on her phone. So just have her hand down here. And this is probably the way that I'm gonna display her on my shelf. Let me focus that for you. I think it looks pretty cool. She's just sitting there chilling, leaning against the, because she doesn't text and drive. She's smart and stuff. So, pulled over and she's checking her text messages. Here she is with Batman, one of her bays, or her only bay, or whatever. Let's see if we can get her to stand here. But as far as height, she's actually quite tall. Little lady. Get her to stand. Why? Because of the weight distribution. Anyways, there she is. There she is standing. Almost as tall as Batman, So he's a little bit closer. So I guess move him back some. But yeah, she's actually a good height, and she comes with a lot of cool stuff. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.